What's up, you guys? It's me again. I'm back. I'm back with another video because I am bored and I would like attention. I put literally the maximal amount of effort I am willing to put into doing my makeup just now and like getting dressed. I can't tell you how many different outfits I switched in and out of. It's a little embarrassing and it doesn't usually happen to me, so I think I'm kind of in my self-obsession phase right now, which is fun for me. What we're gonna do today is do a tier list, which I created. I think there's a way for you guys to do it yourselves along with me. If that's the case, I will link it down below. The tier list we will be doing today is ranking social media platforms based on how intimidating or scary it is to add a person as a friend or follower. So at S tier we have, I literally will take any followers I can get. That means you just are getting followers for the clout and you don't care if it's a bunch of randos following you. You know, it's numbers. You're seeing people as numbers. Think about that. A, we have OnlyFans. So that's like, I would only let this person follow me if I thought that they were going to be a person that would actually like my stuff, you know? I'm not gonna follow someone if I don't think they'll follow me back, certainly, unless it's a celebrity. But maybe I should stop doing that because my career is about to take off, so. Next we have OnlyFriends, similar to OnlyFans, except you feel like you need to know the person either directly or through, I would say, 3 levels of distance, depending on who it is. But I'd say if it's a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, if it's close enough. Then we have questioning for 3 days. That's this person sits in your recent follows for, several days while you determine if you want them to be able to see the things you do. Then finally, at the very bottom, we have no, not ever. Don't let anyone follow me on this. Will not add friends. No more. Capped. So the platforms we have today are Facebook, Twitter, Venmo, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Spotify, and Instagram. So let's start at the top here with Facebook. Facebook, I don't do much on Facebook, so like following someone feels like whatever. Facebook is where I kind of keep, in a messed up way, a mental catalog of all the people I know, because most of the people I know, like in my age group at least, don't really use Facebook, or at least not in a way that's like, if you don't follow their Facebook, you won't know anything about them ever. You won't be able to keep up. I don't accept weirdos on my Facebook though. It feels like a social security number. That's what Facebook feels like, which is alarming, and I'm gonna have to check in on that. But anyway, Facebook, I'm gonna say only friends. If I don't know you, I probably don't want to. Next we have Twitter. I feel like Twitter is OnlyFans because Twitter is like, I love anyone following me on Twitter. That's great, but I feel a pressure to follow people back, especially people who I know. Twitter, the type of social media that you would immediately face repercussions, like people would start gossiping about you. It's messed up, but that's how it is. So OnlyFans for Twitter, because I only want people who are going to lift me up and not mock my tweets. Venmo, I feel like this is obvious, but I don't ever add friends if I'm not meeting a new person who needs me to Venmo them right then. And even then I don't friend them. Like I had to Venmo my therapist, for instance, when we weren't like meeting in person. And so deposit, and I'm not gonna friend her. That I don't like the social media aspect of Venmo. I think it's stupid. Questioning for 3 days, because if it's someone that I feel like I'm gonna have to be Venmoing a lot, wink, then maybe I'll add them for convenience sake. But otherwise, just take them as they come and then let them go forever. Snapchat, I got all of the friends, is that what we call it on Snapchat? I got all of the friends that I have on Snapchat now when Snapchat was big, and I don't think I've changed that in years. I added a couple people in college, but I genuinely think a negligible amount. And I don't ever like giving out my Snapchat because I don't know what I do on there anymore except like follow Jacob Sartorius. It's because that's the other thing about Snapchat is that it's a really thirsty app. Like if someone in a bar asks you for your Snapchat, they're not looking to form like a deep-seated, relationship with you probably. They want nudes. It's fine. It's just like asking for someone's Snapchat might as well be asking for nudes. You get it? So Snapchat, questioning for 3 days, honestly. I've let people sit in there for a while. LinkedIn is pretty easily for me, no, I don't want to add anyone. I don't use LinkedIn in the way that I think employers would want me to. I don't really use it at all. I mess around with the automatic messaging because it always suggests for you to send like a congratulatory note to people when it's like their 5-year anniversary of working for a company. I like to do that to mess with people's heads. They could be at work and get that notification and it's like me saying, congratulations on 15 years of hard work and service for this bank. And I like to think that they look into the black mirror that is their computer screen and just kind of lose it. So that's how I use LinkedIn. And I'm going to say I don't want to add anyone ever. And I don't care if actually people shouldn't add me. My profile's trash. It's fine. Moving on. Tumblr. I think Tumblr has changed a lot since I was a kid. I had like an emo Tumblr. And so I didn't want anyone that I actually knew to be following me. Like I wanted other accounts that were also as emo as I and probably also, 14 to be following me because then, we could get it. But if, my older sister would follow my Tumblr and she would occasionally come cringe at me in person because I was doing some cringy things, but it's nothing that I haven't worked out in years of therapy now. So anyway, Tumblr now, I think people use it more. I didn't even realize it was still happening, first of all. I think people now use it as a more social media. Like when I was using it, I think it was more for just like sharing pictures, but not really interacting. At least I never interacted. So yeah, I think if I had one still, and I don't, but my old handle was all the lonely people and the O's were zeros. And I've looked for it forever, but it's gone forever. OnlyFans. I think if someone supports you on Tumblr, that is clout. Spotify, bro, I always forget that there are other people that can see what I'm listening to. When you're friends with people on Spotify, that is intimate. That is an intimate relationship. Think about pressing add as a follower of someone on Spotify. What does that mean? Now you get to know when they're listening to their breakup playlist. You get to know when they're just like having a Disney throwback day. That's just the closest you can get to a person, I think. And I'm not even saying it like, music is life, but like, think about how much your mood is affected by what you're listening to and vice versa. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I would add a single another person to my Spotify friends. And I am considering deleting all of the ones that I have now because I don't need that to be a social thing, So that's that. And Instagram, I don't know. I am an Instagram thotty and probably addicted to it. I feel fine about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'll take any followers. And I have taken any followers. The worst that can happen is they like something. Or maybe they like follow my information, stalk me, kill me. Oh shit, I meant to put TikTok on this. Okay, TikTok I can just talk about. The first several months that I had TikTok, it wasn't suggesting that I follow any people I actually knew. And that was amazing, okay? Because making TikToks feels embarrassing, especially at my ripe old age of 22. In the beginning, at least, it was like, whoa, you're making a TikTok, like, what, are you trying to be famous? Yeah, yes I am, as it happens. And then recently, and only recently, it got access to my contacts. And so now it suggests me to see the TikToks that, like, people I knew in 6th grade were making. And I didn't want or need that in my life. I would still take any followers I could get, though. That's an S tier. Oh, who am I kidding? I want a ton of followers on TikTok. Kind of. Attention is fun, but then, like, have you ever gotten attention? And then once you have it, you're like, oh no, I'm gonna say something wrong or sing on camera. and then I'll get hated. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have for you today. If you want to have some fun, if you're feeling bored watching this video, or you're worried that you're gonna be bored after watching this video, what I recommend you do is start a conversation with someone online. I mean someone random. Be safe, and if anything funny happens, please either DM me or comment it down below. How about that? I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.